One warm afternoon, a young student named June who was having a tough time with his studies visited a well-known Zen master Lee. June looked tired and was finding it hard to concentrate on his lessons. He felt burdened by his lack of achievement. June told the master Lee about his problems. He said he was having a hard time staying motivated and focused. Even when he tried hard, he soon lost his motivation again. June was scared of not being able to fulfill his dreams. After June was done talking, Master Lee thought for a moment. "I will help you understand how to overcome your problems," he said. "First, I will teach you how setting clear goals in life can help. I will guide you how to find your own motivations, the true reasons that drive you. We will then learn about taking action, about not just planning but also doing. Once you understand these lessons, I will show you a powerful method to stay motivated. This method will help you remain focused on your studies, no matter what. So, listen carefully to the lessons I will teach you," the master said with a calm and encouraging smile. With that, he motioned for the student to follow him towards the river. Master Lee, noticing the eagerness in the eyes of the young man named June, gestured towards a smooth rock by the riverbank. "June," he said, "sit here, watch the river flow quietly, and clear your mind." He then took a seat next to the young man, allowing the rhythm of the flowing water to fill the silence. June, curious about the master's lessons, obediently sat down and began observing the river. He watched the water glide over rocks, wind around bends, and flow relentlessly towards an unseen destination. He tried to decipher any hidden meanings, any wisdom that the river might impart. However, as minutes turned into hours, he found himself more perplexed than enlightened. He turned towards Master Lee with a look of confusion, unable to grasp the lessons the master promised. The flow of the river seemed nothing more than that, just water moving endlessly forward. Master Lee, sensing June's confusion, smiled warmly and began to explain. "You see, June, this river represents the first lesson I promised to teach you: the significance of studying hard and setting clear goals in your life." He pointed at the stream. "Look at the river and how it flows relentlessly. Its clear goal is to reach the ocean. No matter what obstacles it encounters, be it a rock or a fallen tree, it always finds a way around them or wears them down over time. It neither laments the challenges nor dawdles in still pools. This is because it knows its goal and the benefits of reaching there, becoming part of the vast, limitless sea. Just like the river, you too should set a clear goal for your studies. Understand the importance of your education, how it can shape your future, and keep that vision in your mind. Just as the river does not stop until it reaches the ocean, you should not stop until you've reached your goal. The benefit of reaching that goal should be your motivation, pushing you forward just like the river's current." Master Lee's voice echoed over the soothing sound of the water, instilling a new sense of purpose within June. Seeing the intent in June's eyes, Master Lee resumed, "For the next lesson, we will still focus on the river, June. This time, we will see how it uncovers your true motivation, the driving force within you." His eyes followed the river as he started. The river starts as a humble spring, high in the mountains. Its journey is not one of choice, but rather, it is driven by the landscape around it, the pull of gravity. It seeks a better state, a lower, more comfortable energy level, and that is to join the sea. Master Lee then looked into June's eyes. "Much like the river, your life circumstances are your mountains. Your current situation, the difficulties, the struggles with low income, limited opportunities for travel, these are what compel you to strive for a better life. Your drive, your motivation, should come from wanting to go beyond your present circumstances. Your motivation," he emphasized, "should be so deeply entwined with your reality that it is part of who you are. Once you recognize this, you will find that studying is not a chore, but a bridge, a way out of your current life towards the one you desire. The river doesn't question its journey towards the sea. You shouldn't question your journey towards your goals, either. Master Li's gaze again turned to the river. He began, the river, June, doesn't make excuses. It doesn't stop flowing when it encounters a boulder or a steep cliff. It doesn't halt its journey when the current becomes too strong or the sun too hot. It continues to flow, always moving, always seeking. This, June, is your next lesson. He pointed at a rock around which the river was flowing. The river could have stopped at this rock, made it an excuse to not go further. But it didn't. It found a way around it, continuously moving towards its goal. This should be your approach towards your studies, towards any obstacles you face. Leave behind all excuses. Problems and hurdles are a part of life, and you have the power to overcome them. The next time you find an excuse creeping into your mind, think of the river. Its path is not easy, it's filled with challenges, yet it never stops. It never uses these obstacles as an excuse to stop its journey. Learn from it, June. Drop your excuses and keep flowing towards your goal. Master Li concluded, his words harmonizing with the river's soothing gurgle, emphasizing the profundity of his lesson. Master Li, feeling the lesson was starting to take root in June's mind, then moved on to the next critical point. Now, June, observe the river's actions. It doesn't merely desire to reach the sea, it takes consistent action to get there. This, my young student, is your next lesson. He gestured at the river doesn't simply wish to join the sea, it actively flows towards it. It moves around obstacles, carves out its path, shapes valleys and gorges, and doesn't stop till it merges with the ocean. It's this continuous action that achieves its goal. He turned to June, locking eyes with the young man. Wishing or desiring is not enough. You need to take action. You need to read, write, learn, apply. Don't just dream of success, work for it. Don't just set goals, strive to achieve them. Remember, the river would never reach the sea without taking the action to flow towards it. Similarly, you can't achieve your goals without taking consistent action towards them. Remember, June, actions always speaks louder than words. Show your success to the world with your actions. So, take actions, June. That's how dreams come true. Now, June, comes the most important part. These lessons are valuable, but their power lies in their regular recall. Each night before you sleep and each morning when you wake, remind yourself of these teachings. Let them be your first thought in the morning, guiding your day, and your last thought at night, directing your dreams. He moved his gaze back to the river. Think of how the river never forgets its goal, how it is always in action, always moving towards the sea. This consistent movement, June, is what you need to emulate. Your studies, your goals, should be as integral to you as the sea is to the river. The world is full of distractions, of hurdles that will try to pull you away from your path, Master Li said, his gaze returning to June. But each time you feel yourself drifting away, remind yourself of the river. Repeat these lessons, remember your goals and motivations. Just as the river never forgets its journey to the sea, you should never forget your journey towards your goals. This practice, June, will help you stay focused and consistent, always moving forward just like the river.